I'm Subu, bringing crafting to you. Today we're going to make this lovely storybook gnomes card, Christmas card. So we've got a belly band on. So take the belly band on. Now there's two ways to do this. Oops, I've put my reindeer head anklers and notch it in this way so it opens up like that, or you can do that so it opens up that way as well. So there's two ways depending on your preference. I've decided to do mine like that, and then there's a piece for the back. I'm just keeping mine with it because I want to do that later. Okay, so first of all we will need a piece of card that measures 11 inches by 4.5, and we're going to score that at 4.5. So no, sorry, we're going to score that at 5.5. Let me just move things out of my way, bring that better back in shot. Right, so it was 4.5 by 11, put in on the 11-inch side, and you're going to score at 5.5. So line it up with your 5.5, and going to score. Make sure you move your blade out of the way. Okay, and then we're going to extend our arm. Just have to move my pieces out of the way, and we're going to put it at 8.25, and then we're going to cut at 8.25. So save that because you can use that for other card projects. Okay, so we'll put that and burnish it. Okay, so we'll do one bit at a time, and then we can put all our mats and layers on this side. So just go off, if you've got any burrs, just get rid of your burrs on your card. That's it. Yeah, that's lovely. Just flatten those out. That's it. That's lovely. Okay, so our first layer, which is so you could use bonnet blue for this, and then my next one, let me see, bring these over here. That's the DSP. Which one? Right, that's the pool party mat. Right, so the first one you want is going to be 5 1/8 by 4 1/8. So 5 1/8 by 4 1/8. So I'm making quite a big border on this for a change. This helps you to do smaller pieces with your DSP, which means your DSP will last longer. So I'm just going to make sure that that is in the middle. Just make sure you've got equal increments all the way round. And then we've got a piece of pool party for the side, and that measures 2 3/8 by 4 1/8, and you want 2 of those. I'm just going to put those in there. And just line that up with the existing one. Make sure you've got equal increments all the way around there. Okay, and then we want that on this one as well. So that's our second piece. So we'll put that on as well. So again, this is the one that is 2 3/8 by 3/8. Some glue on there or fluff. That's it. Just make sure it's all lined up, that you've got equal increments. Oops, equal increments all the way round. Okay, so that's your pool party. Okay, so we've got that. Now we need a piece for the back. So I've chosen out of the Storybook Gnomes the piece that's the back of the mushrooms, and it's gorgeous paper. This is such fun, and you can do it for any season really. I'm just choosing now to do this Christmas card. I have made birthday cards with this using the mushroom side. So there's our snowflake side. So did I give you that dimension? Just bear with me. If I didn't, I'll give it you again. So that one is 4 7/8 by 3 7/8. So 4 7/8 by 3 7/8. You just want one of those pieces, and then your 2 pieces for the side, exactly from the same paper. So these are 2 1/8 by 3 7/8, and you want 2 of these pieces. So just put them in the middle there, and then on the front as well. Okay, so I prepared this on the hottest day of the year. So I did want to film it, but it was too dark inside with all the curtains closed. I hope you survived, those of you that are living in England that have the hottest day we've ever had, I think. Hottest day on record, I'm assuming, without any aircon. So we've done that. Okay, so just put that to one side for a moment. Then you want another piece of your base colour of your card, which is, say, balmy blue. I've actually used Seaside Spray as I haven't got any balmy blue, and I'm using this up. So this is 8.5 by 3 1/4. So on your 8.5 side, put it in at 4 1/4 and score. Okay. And we're gonna move that out of the way and just get those right, get it to match, and then just burnish your score line. Go over to see if you've got any burrs that need flattening down. There we go. So now this is going to be the opposite way. So we are going to need a piece of Pool Party that is, let me double check on this because I don't want to give you this wrong. Card base, small card base. Have I not given you this size? Where is it? Pool Party. Wonder if this is 4 by 3. I'll just double check for you, but I think it's 4 by 3. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's 4 by 3. So you want 2 pieces of Pool Party that are 4 by 3. So remember, you come in to undo it that way. So we want to stick the Pool Party on this way. So there we go, Pool Party. Now what I've done with each layer as we're going down, I've made it a little bit smaller. So I'll explain more when we do the final thing. So close the wrong way, and let's put the other Pool Party on. So I did do a double flap card a long time ago. The actual measurements for the internal mechanism, DSP, and the layers are totally different. And I discovered I'd given you the wrong measurements. So I am at some point going to go back and rename the video and put the proper measurements in the description box. Okay. So we now need the layers of DSP. So where have they disappeared to? I know I've had them because they're spotted. What have I done with them? Where have they gone? Can't seem to see them. Oh, they're here. I've popped them out of the other side. Right, so I've used the free DSP. It's called the Gold and Silver, and it's 6x6. It's absolutely beautiful. You get, I think it's 6 of the spotted sheets in the silver, 6 in spotted with gold, 6 sheets of the silver that's lined like this, and 6 of the gold. Beautiful paper. I'm really using it a lot. It's great. It's great to look like snow. So in this case, this is what this piece is doing for me. So I'm going to put equal increments all the way round. Just give you that again. So this was 3 3¾ by 2 3/4. I'll just give it that equal increment. Just gone over the top with glue. Just need to get that off quickly. That's it. There we go. That's it. Just make sure that that's equal. Open it up again and do the same on the inside. Okay. There we go. And again, equal increments. Now, you might say this paper doesn't have a direction, but I just feel when you're doing it as snow, there is actually a way to it. So just if you want it the same as mine, just have a look at the direction of the paper, because that way it looks as though it's going across and not coming down. So that looks more like it's coming down. So that's the way I've done it. Okay, what we're going to do now is bring in our base, and we're going to glue on the back of the card. So we cut your card and glue on the back. And then I'm going to just close my card, and I'm just going to put that equal increments all the way round. So I'm just going to try and get that equal, try and get it level as well. That's it. Open that up, make sure I've got it level, and so that that will be like that on the front. Let's just double check again that that's, yeah, that's about even there. You want to tuck it slightly forward, you can do, so it looks more even. So it's roughly even. Okay, open that up again, and we're going to concentrate on this side now. So I've got a piece of the base card, and this measures 2½ by 3 3/4. Now this time I'm going to put the layers on first. Then I've got the pool party mat that is 3 5/8 and 2 3/8. So I'm going to pop this on the top. With equal increments all the way round. And then I've got a piece of the stripy bit, and this measures 3 3/8 by 2 1/8. So I've decided to have the stripes going down, so you can choose either. Of course, you don't have to use this DSP, you can use any DSP in your stash. Okay, so that's going to go with equal increments all the way round. Okay, and now I am going to shut that for a moment, and I'm going to position this so that it is equal around there. So I'm looking at that, and I'll glue it on this side only. So I only want to put glue down this side, so it's not quite half of it, it's about there, so that'll be fine. So again, I'm going to shut the card and just have equal increments going all the way round. So I'm looking at my design of paper, and that will mean that you can do either way. Okay, So make sure you've got that in position. Okay, so you've got the choice now whether to put it this way when the card is finished, or you can put it that way. Okay, so it's entirely left to you which way you prefer it when you've finished it. It doesn't matter, it's your own preference. Okay, so now we are going to decorate. So I have, I'm going to start off with the biggest part first. I've already used the littlest from the, I forgot what they called. Oh, I think I thought I'd left everything out. But it looks as though I might have put, oh no, I haven't. Dormarama. So they're called, so I'll look at better, layering Dormarama. So I've used the smallest die from the set, so I'll just get them out so you can see them. So I think these are great. You can use them for all sorts of labels and everything. So we're going to use the smallest one, and then I've used the third one up for the front. Okay, so they are just great because it looks like a puddle of snow. So I'll just bring mine back so I can look. Yes, I did do it the other way around. So I've got two that face that way and one that face that way. Now, to make it look a bit more like this snow and water, what I'm going to do is get my you could use balmy blue if you've got the whatever card base colour that you're using. If you're doing the winter one like me, you don't have to, you can do this for any occasion. So I'm going around the edges, and I'm not bothered if it comes in and looks a bit like bleedified, because that's kind of snowy kind of I'm trying to achieve. So I'm coming in a bit more wispy than I would normally do, but that's to give it that appearance. Okay, so we've done the first one. Because it's red hot, I'm just going to close my ink pad every time. Okay, so that's going to be on there. Now I've fussy cut out the moose from the designer series paper of the Storybook Gnomes, and it is called Storybook Gnomes, the DSP as well. So I've just fussy cut it out. You could just put an oval round it if you were not prepared to fussy cut. You could put an oval round, and that would work as well. You don't have to use the Dormarama. You could use some other ones that you've got for your label, but I'm kind of putting it around as though is by this snow. So I'm going to come down a bit over the top. There we go. There. So just put him out there a little bit. So I want to keep these fairly flat. This will be hand given, not posted, hopefully. So well, this one should definitely be hand delivered. Okay, so that's going to then fold over, and we're going to do something else inside. So I just thought, got these lovely little foxes. So I'm going to put that there. We've got lovely little fox, and we've got some birdies. Well, a bird, and I've got a bit of a Christmas tree. So I'm making this one slightly different. Again, I'm going to go for just doing the outside of my label. Now, how I did this, I've got the Merry Christmas. Now, the Merry Christmas, there's lots of Merry Christmases in different sets. This particular one, if you want to know exactly, unfortunately we don't now do it. It is a retired stamp. This is from the Festive Post, but there'll be lots of Merry Christmases. You just need a fairly small one. If you haven't got a small one, then you could see what would fit on to the Dummerama or whatever you're doing to write them. What I'm doing by this one is actually the animals are saying the Merry Christmas. That's my idea. So the bird and the fox are saying Merry Christmas to Lucas. So, and the moose said Merry Christmas to Lucas. So that's my idea behind that. Okay, so I'll stick my puddle down, my snow down. There we go. And then stick my fox. As I say, because this is a bulky card, I am not using any dimensionals because I don't want it sticking up anymore. Then we'll stick the bird on as well. So have the bird coming off there as well. Okay, stick down. That's it. And then we'll close that up and we can see, if you do it this way, the fox will show there, but when you've got the belly band on it won't. But just for the sake of it, I'm gonna just tuck him a bit closer, so just in case I choose to do that way. Okay, so there we go. And I've also got some stars. Now these are from is it called Give It a Whirl? I'll just check that for you. And I just thought, oh, I really like these. I've not used them, so get them used. So I've thought I'd do a star for the top of the Christmas tree. The Christmas tree, of course, is cut out of the DSP. So all these are cut out of the DSP. And I haven't got one of these machines. I fussy cut it. So we should use 3. So I'm going to, the 3 sizes that you get. And what I really love about this set is that the stars, you've got not 1 but 2 of them. So these are, I'll just check it what it was called. Oh, Give It a Whirl dies. These stars are beautiful, and as I say, you get 2, so it's really, really great that you can use that. Okay, so I also, for the lettering, although again we don't do this, I did make a difference because again I've got this and I'm not going to buy another one if I've already got letters, but they do something similar that you could do it with. So you just have to use what you've got, and as I say, the festive post for the Merry Christmas, but any small Merry Christmas would be great. Okay, so that hides beautifully. Didn't check on that, but you might want to check on that. Oh, I did, didn't I? Because I tucked him in and none of the stars are showing. That's good. Okay, so the last one, we get our Merry Christmas. I'm just going to re-ink up again. So I stuck the Merry Christmas. This one I did all in one go. I put the Lucas on the blocks because it doesn't use 2 of any letter. Emmett, I had to keep doing it individually. Now what I did when I had to do it individually is I just drew a line across like that, and then I just positioned each letter as best I could on the line. So because it's got double M and double T, I couldn't do it all in one. So I decided that I'm going to do with each of my grandchildren one that's got names on like this. So there we go. Put that out of the way and just get rid of that. So it just adds a bit more to it. Okay, so got that about there, and I just thought, I love him. I think he's cute. Okay, so let's put him. Let's put the actual puddle down. So the edge, and then I think I'm going to try and get his anklers a dot on so that can't happen what happened with. You'll learn. that's what happens. Let's put him, I don't want him to go above really. There we go. And I think we'll stick a star, I think, on him. So we'll have a star going up. I might go back and put stars on the others. I've only cut out 6. Okay. I thought that was lovely. Right. Now for the belly band, I have just cut a piece that's 2 inches by 12. Now just get your bone folder and just give it some movement so it curls. And then I am going to stick the, you can use tear and tape. I just happen to have got here some of the red liner tape. So I'm going to use the red liner tape. And just stick this on the top like that. So this will go all the way down there. Just rub over with your finger or your bone folder, and then I'll not peel it off yet. So I'm just going to pop that round. I think I'll do it so that that internally is the correct way. And I'm just going to loosely put it round like that. So I'm going to then take off my tape. You can, of course, put it on the other side as well. So if you put it on the underneath side, I'm not going to. I'm going to stick glue on that. I always like to edge my bets with double-sided tape and glue at the same time. So let me just pop a bit of glue on the end here. Not too much, just a little bit. And then line it up. Get it lined up. Make sure that the top and the bottom are level. I'm pulling it a fair bit, and then just smooth that over. Just make sure you've got sliding room like that. That'll be fine. Okay, now we have got the third of the dormer. Again, I've just cut this out with DSP. Decide on which way you want it and put it down the center. So don't put it all the way, just put it down the center, because not all of that is going to fit. Now I'm just going to see which way. I'm going to put it in the middle, I think like that, roughly. Doesn't matter how you do it. And then let me check. I put this one flat. So again, I'm not going to put it all the way. I'm going to put like a bit in the middle really. And then I'm actually going to put it the other side this time, because that then hides, if I choose to do it that way, that hides my my actual deer underneath. Okay, now what I have done is the lovely designer treat. Love this. The dies come with this fabulous number block. So it comes out like that. So you can choose to leave it like that. You can choose to take the 5 out, so you could use that on something else. So it's got dual purpose, so I shall save that. But I thought it would be nice to stick the 25 on the actual where's it gone now? I found my 5. I can't find my 2. Where's my 2 gone? That's why I was going to leave it on the plate, because it was fairly stuck on it. And then now I seem to have lost it. Right, you might have to imagine, because I'm not going to cut another one out at this point, because it will turn up. So you're going to have to pretend the 2 and the 5's there. So I'm going to look on this one. to whereabouts I stuck the 5, and then when I find the 2 I'll stick the 2 on. So just put a little dot of glue on the 5 and put it, I think, about there. Okay, I think it's about there. I think that'll be fine. And then, as I say, I will find the 2. It'll be here somewhere in all the ones that I've just done. Just a quick look again, just in case it's under anything. Can't see, we'll leave it at that. And then this is from is it Santa Express it's called? I'm just going to dot the wreath, and I thought, oh, that'd be great for putting round the door of the mushroom to make it Christmassy. Stampin' Up don't do any tiny hollies, but if you've got anything like that, some tiny hollies, and I might even stick some of the red jewels round. In fact, with the I've just realised with this gnome set, I got some tiny the words are evaporating, tiny faceted gem type things. Can't think of the name. It's terrible, isn't it? Okay, so hope I've not put, no, I think I'm all right. So should have put that more in the middle. So now I'll have to put some on the outside. So just bear with me while I cut up. So don't forget you can use every bit of your, just thought I'd cut through that. Oh yeah, I did. It's gone down there. So I'm just going to put one there. So I'm just so in love with this. You know how I got so in love with the artistic ink, which I'm so thrilled that's carried through to the next catalogue, because I just love that. That's a very go-to. Right, and I thought I'd have the red gnome because he's a bit more Christmassy, so I think I'll stick him about there, and then I've got the, I'll put the rabbit on. I might put the rabbit on as well, just for fun. Let's have a rabbit on, Christmas rabbit. Let's put him down behind him. Okay, and then I think I'll, let's have a look. Do I stick a star on? I think I'm going to stick a star on his hat, just for fun. Just for fun. Right. And where's my glue pin now? So for the back, I'm just purely using, I'm going to use up a scrap piece of white card. So anything, let's just pull that off a minute. So anything that actually goes within this card, you could either do it the same as your internal piece that we started off with, your DSP. You could do that. I've got one that I quite like the look of there, so I'm just using a scrap there, and my scrap measures, I'll just give you the measurements, so just in case you want to do it exactly the same. That's 4 1/4 by 3 3/4 to make it easier for you. Okay, and that would then stick on the back. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to leave it with it because obviously I'm going to personalise it on the back there. I might stick, cut out some more of these things to stick on there as well, but that will be personal, so I don't want to show that now. So that's the first one, second one. And this is the first one, so you can choose to put it like that way or like that way. I'm going to straight away stick a star on him. So I say I'm going to cut out some more of these stars. I think they're really lovely, so I will be putting some on this one too. So we've got this one. You can either have it that way or you can have it that way. It's totally up to you. So I'm going to show you both ways. So that one is with the deer sticking out, and Let's just make sure your belly band is loose enough to slide on and off. Let's get this. Mine is. There we go. So if you position it so it hides everything like that, you can't see anything. So that's one. And then the other way, don't know whether now I've swapped bands actually. I've swapped bands, so it doesn't matter at the moment because they haven't got any names on. So you can have it like that, and I will find that too wherever it's gone. Most annoying. I'd left it in the package so it couldn't disappear. The 2 just on its own. I left it like the 5, and now it appears to have absconded. But as I say, I will find it. So it will be somewhere about. I'm not going to cut another one. So you get the idea. It's have 25 on that. I hope that you enjoyed that and you will have a go at it. Thank you very much for dropping by. I do appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed to me, please subscribe. I've decided when I get to 100 subscribers, I'm now on 80, I will be doing a giveaway. So thank you very much. Do appreciate it. Stay safe, stay well. Thank you. Bye.